passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Returnable from the 1. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Strike it. Check, strike it. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Cut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready,
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Rattler to the air now. Komet brings it in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, cut.
Rattler back to throw. Quick slant caught by Shaheed. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the ready.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Set, ready. Set.
Rattler. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a first down as well. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Shot. 17. Black. Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's going to throw it again. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. Ready.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. 30. The 10. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Saints nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on. Set. Set.
Rattler now off the play action. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throwback. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Ready. Red. 38. Set.
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no question, Kate, if the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes down throwing. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a...
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Rattler setting to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Secures this at the 17. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Gain of 9. It's 4th down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And they've left their offense out there. They're going for this on 4th down.
Brown 80.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
1st and 10 from the 43.
43 rounds, up the line. Set, hut, ready.
Here's Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Headed out right. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Design quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
On the double.
Offense to the line, second down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
It's a design boot. Buying some time right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So I got single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 now from the 46. Allen setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Allen setting up play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Alert, alert.
Again, Allen to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen gonna throw again. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Brown 80! Hey, hold.
Cook can't reach the end zone. He is stopped, and we've got a penalty flag down as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 1st and goal. Allen to throw. Throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air again, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, cut.
Back play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Blaster, 6. Here we ready.
3rd and long for him here. That's Robinson on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And the Saints. First down.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. His slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the gun, Rattler. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
10 seconds. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw for Allen. They connect on the deep shot. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. James Cook the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
Harrison Butker on the point
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready, ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route fade at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Look out.
it's Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another one for Cook. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bills, they drive forward to win right now. Looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Saints 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Are you ready? 52 full. Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, set. Hunt.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Set. Hunt. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
On the ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Set. Hunt.
They give to Harris from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Ready.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set. Ready.
Rattler. Completed over the middle. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw for it. Connection made to Shaheed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
You're good on the point after. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Saints 14.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Lewis Seen on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On the double.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Let blue striker.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Alert! 319! Off 52. What's that?
Second down. Allen throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Five men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
Hey, home. What is that?
Now Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call...
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready. Striker. 32. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 14. First down, New Orleans.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's third and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Let's go now. Set, Hut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. York now for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Saints still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
21. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Alert, alert, alert! 180!
Here's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180!
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Gets this to Kincaid. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
To the air again. Allen. Has him running the comeback. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
180! What's that?
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
What's that?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. Set.
On the gun, Rattler. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo.